bonsoir. Bonsoir everyone. Zelvia. I don't know if I had something for you tonight, but I definitely have a lot of tuba, some tuba and a lot of harmonium. We'll see. Thank you, Thomas, for stopping by early as usual and supporting the channel with an early tip in the coffee jar. Merci, Thomas. Hello, Thorsten. Hello, Ravi. Ah, Oslo. Okay, you should come to the festival in 2 weeks. Salut Philippe. Hello Raph. Salut Monsieur Haha Hihi Ho. Hello Frank. Salut Dish. Salut Mathieu. Bienvenue. Hello Andrew. Nice to see you. Yeah, Friday. Hello Kaylee. From Italy, huh? I never figured out, or I forgot. We should talk. Send me a message on Instagram, Kaylee. What were we listening to, huh? Let me just finish saying hello to everyone. Eh oui, eh oui, eh oui. Ruffin. Hello Johnny. Hello Tompo Roboto. Hello LA. The guy in the picture is hopefully the next French Prime Minister. And he did something quite wonderful last Sunday. Something quite heroic, I would say. Hello Billy Bob. There will be some flute, for sure. Hello Rufan. Hello Jason. Yeah. Oh, Brooklyn, okay. By way of Italy then. Hello Stefan. Croydon, yeah. Hello Steve. So yeah, François Ruffin in the picture here. Yeah, French politician. But not really a politician. He's a journalist and a hero of the people. So what were we listening to, huh? Femme En Fourrure, which is John Convex, who used to do dubstep. Still 10-inch from over 10 years ago. Came out in a generic sleeve of his label. Sort of, I don't know how to call that music. Like bass, trip hop, maybe. It's just a nice little tune. Nothing really special about that, except it's nice with cheap records like that. Hello, Easy Mick. Salut French, by Melodic Romuald. Well, look him up, François Ruffin. Dish here. This is the first name here. Someone who made me pretty hopeful this week. Not everyone will agree, I guess. Hello, John. So, yeah. What a week. What should I say? Last weekend was the European elections, and it was quite grim, to be frank. Um, like really, really grim, depressing. But something quite unexpected happened. I'll let you go and figure it out by yourself because I don't want to color your judgment. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but as far as I'm concerned, that was a week of joy so far. So, which is appropriate since I have a lot of really fun records to play tonight. A lot of things, of records that I've been after for some time that finally reached me. Some new ones, not many, but just a few, including my favorite album of this year so far. Absolutely no contest. Hello, Thomas. A rare appearance of Thomas, whom I did a stream with, and with Michael 45 this Friday. There will be some echoes from that tonight. Of course, premium. Salut Sean. Hello Justin. Hello Bat. Long time no see. Nice to see you. Salut Esther. C'est cool de te voir. Esther, who has a great French channel, like-minded in music. Different approach, but still. So this is... what are we listening to now? Huh? The US Steel Cello Ensemble, Rutman, Sounds of Nothing. It's basically his own sort of structure sonore la sribachet, like metallic, bowed sculptures, instruments. And Robert Rutman here, he did a bunch of other records that are quite interesting. I have a bunch of his recordings, but this is, in my opinion, the most striking one. Robert Rutman was born in Berlin, Germany, May 31, educated in England and emigrated to America in 1951. Drafted into the US Army for 2 years, lived and studied arts in New York City until 58, moving to Mexico for the next 4 years. Returned to New York 1962, opened a fly can't bird, but a bird can fly, a media gallery in Greenwich Village. Moved to Rome in 1970, formed and directed Central Main Power Music Company, a multimedia touring group. Now residing in Cambridge, Massachusetts, developing steel instruments and creating music. There you go. Here is he with a hat. And here is he revealing his glorious baldness. Yeah, I was, indeed. Salut Chris, ouais, j'espère. Hello Billy Bob, again, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's better than what you've had for some time, hopefully. Robert Rutman, exactly. And here he is with Rex Morrill, who's basically his assistant. It's not a super expensive record. It's not that easy to find, but if you find it affordable, I would say, for such a unique recording. Anyways, yeah, great week, great music. Hopefully, I hope you all agree. So this week also, my friend Nathaniel Mars, he played some punk on his channel. And a few weeks ago, I played a 7-inch by a band that like got our friends Bobby Vratan from the Field Mice and Northern Picture Library quite. Oh, I like this. I know this. I love this. He even requested a specific track, but I'm gonna play the other record by that punk band that I really, really like. Salut Rich. US Steel Cello Ensemble. It's there.
I wrote out for a catalog. When it came out, was surprised. Right there before my eyes, the whole world. It was never in any doubt, but always out of bounds. Next time they make the rounds, the soldiers. Everything comes true, that was a fantasy. Everything gets legal, that was robbery.
The line.
It's a noble room, it has got 4 walls and a ceiling.
Rico Conning.
And through the floor, you're standing on the door in the corner, squats a feeling that you're stuck in the wishing well.
Hey William, salut Pinap. Ouais, je vais aller écouter ça. You can see their tiny heads. Pull a rope and lose a thread, lose its thread. I was only wandering on a landscape. Took my camera, I was told to get it taped. I opened it here and I opened it there. I opened that shut most everywhere. But the shutter got stuck and the light rushed in and the landscape lay in ruin. And I said that I didn't know. I said I didn't know. I said I don't know anything. Let's try opening the taxi car. We can enter through the roof, through the nose into the mouth, through the mouth. Help me when the movement gets beyond control. When you get too high, the air is thin and cold. Now I'm on the sand, I'm in the city, there's a crowd all around here. I'm in the air, I'm on a plane. Hello, Tools Good.
When we go down in smoke, you'll still be laughing. You should think that it's a joke.
No, it should be fine. Ouais, ouais. So, 1979, Rico Conning, who became later well known for doing the sound of Depeche Mode and many, many other big bands were very successful, like indie, underground punk, post-punk, electro bands from the 80s. And there's a compilation of the lines, I believe. But really, in my opinion, all you need is these 2 7-inches. Yeah, this is just great. On the Air, the lines. And now let's go to Christianity. Yeah, it's a bit like The Only Ones, I agree, but better. Hello, Chris. Hello, Shield. Let's go to Armenia. With an amazing album, super cheap, or quite cheap. John Vartan, Dance of Armenians. Many great songs on this. Thank you, Bat, for leaving a little tip in the coffee jar. The first link in the description of the video if you want to support the channel and the stream. Hello, Bador, Tantif. I think it's the first time I see your name here. Salut Christophe. We will. And I'll play another song from this after, I guess, because there's quite some different types of tracks on this. I don't know how long it will be easy to find these records, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a must-have. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, flutes all the time. There is some flutes on this already, huh? Thank you, Kelly, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar, and Sean, the vinyl dreamscape. Thank you, my friend. Ooh. Oh, here is fine. Come to Sweden, Chris. John Vartan, he's got a bunch of albums, and he's featured in a bunch of bands. This is, in my opinion, the one record of his to get if you're only getting one. These records were issued in different countries in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. He had a long career. And yes, as I said, I wanted to play another track to show you a different range, even if, of course, it's going to be similar, but not. Well, Rich, this is not really the Middle East. This is Armenia. So, this is Central Europe. This is the birth of Christianity, which gives us some perspective, I guess. Thank you, Rav Kozak, for leaving a tip as well. I have a bunch of records and really obscure stuff lining up on the discogs card that you guys will be helpful with tonight, hopefully. But really, tonight, I hope you will agree, I'm really gonna treat you. Even more than usual. Ah bah c'est bonsoir en ce qui me concerne, Bahadur. It's almost 11 o'clock in the evening now. It is, Rutman, it is. Ah yes, good point, Chris. Salut Julia, ah bah toi tu dois connaître ça. Hein. I think Julia here, she's pretty into that and pretty jealous of a record she just got this week, by the way. Et merci pour un petit quelque chose, Julia. Hello Vaginal. Salut Christopher. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for bringing him, Hurufan. That's awesome. Ah, I'm quite jealous. Yeah, she likes this one. Yeah, we'll go to Greece tonight, for sure. And thank you, Gidget, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar as well. Merci, Frank. Now, this record is a little bit... I can't believe it took me that long to realize I wanted that record. I'm gonna go like kind of the opposite of what we just played, but not necessarily, as this is a field recording. Ouais, c'était John Vartan aussi, j'ai passé 2 morceaux de l'album. So now we're going to Chris Watson from Cabaret Voltaire. When he left Cabaret Voltaire, he went to work for the BBC as a sound designer, and he became fascinated with recording and field recordings. And this one is a 12-inch, but it's almost an album. It's just like a 2-track EP from 2011 on Touch Records. As you will hear, as you can see on that picture, this is train related. The Signal Man's mix. So usually what Chris Watson does is he uses these field recordings that he set up pretty like as a stage. Everything is really prepared. And then he enhances certain frequencies, their harmonic qualities, to create a sort of like dreamlike piece. This one has a rhythm, obviously. Hello Chuck, I missed you. Yes. Okay, we might play some techno tonight as well. Yeah, The Art of Dance. Yeah, that's a good one. Exactly. Oh, okay. Already? Oh my god. I don't think it is. I think it's the Grey Train, Christopher. Well, this is from some time ago though, so... Yes, me neither. I don't like everything he did. Je suis d'accord avec toi, Esther. Il y a des trucs vraiment pas terribles, mais quand c'est bon, c'est vraiment très très bon. Et ça, pour moi, c'est vraiment très très bon. Hello Fabio. The Tim Blake electronic stuff. A little bit. It's interesting. It's. Yeah, I'm getting that one pre-ordered on the Important Records. I think it's out now. Yeah, and he did some stuff with crystals as well. Like, it's interesting. Yeah, I would say it's a fair assessment of that. Carrément. Mais aussi les trucs de la fin. Moi, j'aime beaucoup leurs trucs house de la fin des années 80 et les trucs plus electronica des années 90. Et there's I've already played it a few times, but there's a Chris Watson record in the Amazonian jungle that is absolutely amazing on vinyl. Split LP. the rainforest. It is, huh? It's funny, Esther was mentioning Kekenul as this one, now with the train tracks becoming a rhythm, it has almost like this ritual industrial feel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have a few like that as well. Yeah. And the bluesman, techno, classic man. Ah ben, Knap, je crois que t'as loupé quelques épisodes. Oui, j'adore Technology. Ah, we're winning Esther over on this one. Salut DJ Mr. Joel. Funny you should mention him, as I have a record of his I'm gonna play later today. Yeah, well, I do have that actually. Next, we're gonna go to Pluto, the planet. Chris, I'm yet to find my way to Van der Graaf generator. It's a little bit too. Maybe I'm prejudiced, but I'm not there yet. You tell me where I should go from there to Van der Graaf generator, and I'll try. Both sides are amazing, by the way. I prefer this one, but so yes, I forgot to mention, this is in Mexico. Oh, no way. El tren fantasma. Now this is a Coil related record. This is Stephanos Vassiliadis, who used to be in Coil and who now has his band Cyclob, who hasn't released that much of late. This is a 7-inch laugh cut. I think he released last year on Heaven's Laugh. Well, it will not be easy to find, as they only did 100 copies of this, but it's a nice little record. Esther is with me on Van der Graaf Generator. Salut, ça va? Ooh. And okay, this is saying you should stay with Peter Hamill and not even go with Van der Graaf Generator. Hello Daniel, nice to see you. It's already started, but yeah, indeed. Psilocybin? No, psiloplutonian. Might come though. Maybe this year. I hope the body rules the mind in this case. In that case. Pas mal. Pas forcément essentiel, mais bien sympathique. Horrible ce mot sympathique pour parler de musique.
If I could invent a machine that slows and accelerates time, if I could invent a machine that slows and accelerates time, if I could invent a machine.
20 seconds release on Heaven's Laugh. Now a record that I've had for quite some time, but my copy was not in the best shape, unfortunately. It was quite in bad shape actually, so I managed to snag a new copy of it when I was reminded of it when Thomas talked about that recently. So this is how should I put it? This is quite an interesting record. First, there's all the personal behind it, but it's not just that. It's the artist behind it. In this case, Copyright, the name of the project. Well, it's Leslie Winner. Leslie Winner was a model in the early 80s, throughout the 80s, like one of the supermodels of the 80s. She was considered a difficult one. Drugs! Drugs! And, but she was like very art minded. She became like, I think Jean-Paul Gaultier called her the first androgynous supermodel. She went on to she became close to William Burroughs and other poets. And in the late 80s, I guess she was raving because she became friends with Bomb the Bass, Renegade Synthwave, and Transglobal Underground, as this album is produced with them. And I know some people consider this like a proto trip hop album, as this is from '93. But I don't know. It's just its unique own thing. She did produce some stuff with Sinead O'Connor in the late '80s that has nothing to do with this. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Okay, I won't. Exactement, Esther. Ah, moi aussi, j'aime beaucoup. That's fine. I don't really need compact discs, Chris. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a different cover for this. Okay. Oh, I think you're right. I think I heard about that. How about some more punk, huh? For Sava. I really like the hypnotic nature of this record of Leslie Winner. Hello, Electronic.
Er guckt sich an, was er erschaffen hat. Gott lebt, es geht ihm gut. Er ist ein kleiner Mann mit Hut. Gott lebt, es geht ihm gut. Er ist ein kleiner Mann mit Hut.
Oh, there's a reissue of that, okay.
Kauft sich Gott nen Sechserpack. Schon ist es Zeit nach Haus zu gehen, denn Gott will noch das Wort zum Sonntag sehen. Gott lebt, es geht ihm gut, er ist ein kleiner Mann.
I'm not sure about that one.
Gott lebt, es geht ihm gut, er ist ein kleiner Mann mit Gut.
Thank you, Marcos, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. So we were listening to the Radierer, Gott und die Welt. An album on Zigzag from 84, Tom Dokoupil production. I showed and played some Tom Dokoupil music on Michael's stream this past Wednesday with Thomas. And this was kind of the last missing piece of my Tom Dokoupil obsession. Out of all his bands, this might be the most normal one. But I really love that kind of dubby feeling as well. I say Deutsche Neue Welle, but I guess it's more like left field electro pop. Yeah, pretty cool record. Now we were also talking during that stream about, or I was mentioning an upcoming first official commercial issue of some rare Arthur Russell mixes, which reminded me of these 3 Walter Gibbons mixes of Arthur Russell, never issued commercially, I think, only like this. Early 80s or mid 80s, early mid 80s alternative mixes by Walter Gibbons of Let's Go Swimming, one of the best, one of the most joyful left field disco tune from the Arthur Russell. I don't even want to talk about him, as I take it for granted that everyone knows him, but obviously no. Indeed. Hello, easy now. Hello, Andora's Revenge. Yeah, the festival, we need to sell tickets now, but So now it's communication, all the booking and flight, and all of that is underway well now. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, this is Arthur Russell, as you can hear his voice here. Hello, Jeffrey. Yes. Hello, Dundergod. Thank you, John. John Levinson, for leaving a tip in a coffee jar. Merci. Oh, I love these drums. So how about we go for next for my favorite record of 2024 so far. And I'll give you a good tip about that. Because it's sold out, except it's not. There's one place. Oops. Oh. So this record came out on golden vinyl, and her first album was great, but nothing near as good as this. This is just mind-blowing. A Star is Born, in my opinion. Instant goosebumps. She plays everything on this. She does everything. But she plays live with the band, and I can't wait to see that. Like, this is... a voice in folk music going more in Nico's direction. And I don't know how I'll try to do something, but I don't know how I will manage that. Steak. High rib steak. Merci for the reminding. Everyone has someone to beat them, huh? Yeah. This is Daisy Rickman's second album, self-produced, self-released, apart from this exclusive edition on Weird Walk, a shop in London, a bookshop. So the first pressing is sold out and crazy expensive already. This came out in March. But as I said, there was an exclusive to the Weird Workshop where you can still find it at retail price. She does all the art as well. She was part of a band. I have a record of that band. I can't find it right now, but it will. I will get it eventually. It will come back. But she wasn't singing. Now. Oh, I didn't see the selected varnish under the shrink. I will take the shrink out as usual after I take this sticker off. But this is, if you like this, it might be expensive to order it from the UK, but you don't miss the train on this one. Some days I am, some days I'm not. Well, Kaylee, points for the French efforts and the over-the-top compliment. Daisy Rickman. I don't think so. I could just play every single track on the album. It's just... Totally. And that edition from that shop, Weird Walk, is totally obsessed with Wickerman. It came out with some Wickerman stickers. Honestly, I think this is better than Nick Drake. I like Nick Drake, but I think this blows Nick Drake. Her voice and her singing, wow. Hello, Alan. Christian, was that from Weird Walk, from the shop, the online shop? Because that might be what I think. I paid. It was expensive already. I think it was like £35. Salut Richard. Cheers. Oh my god. Well, I hope you will be happy with it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this will get sold out for sure. Bonsoir, Alan. Yeah, I think this goes beyond Nico as well. So on this, she plays quite a lot of things. She plays vocals, acoustic guitar, 12-string guitar, double bass, drums, percussion, sitar, cello, bouzouki, banjo, accordion, clarinet, fiddle, synthesizer. I mean, seriously, who is this? What is a shut-in? What wouldn't it be? Well, maybe so, but I'll take that. Yeah. Kind of both. It's got like a western country feeling, but really dark. Now, probably my biggest purchase this year so far. Bear with me. Voila, Justin. Exactly. That's the way to go. Yeah, I should check that out. But yeah, I don't see how anything is gonna top this year. Her first album is pretty good, but not. I mean, it's really good. This is sublime. But the first album, I saw a copy of it go for over €100 on discogs 2 weeks ago. But she's gonna reissue it later this year. The first one from 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, and this was recorded and produced at home by herself between 2020 and 2023. And it came in gold vinyl, I forgot to say. Which sounds, in this case, pretty good, decent. And the gold, like you can see here, it's one of the best gold effects I've ever seen. Not that it matters that much. Okay, so that was the winner, huh? Yes, exactly. Five LP compilation. of the Hellenic Week of Contemporary Music from 1973. And this is insane. This is the fourth LP of the box, Vassiliadis. Stephanos Vassiliadis. There's also a composition by Anastasis Logothetis on this, whom Vinyl demanded a box set of some of his work recently, if I remember correctly. But he didn't include this one. So this is from 1971. Sometimes people tell me, like, I'm a bit like, oh, this is going to be too much for some of the viewers. And some people tell me, no, the weirder it gets, the better. You lose some, you win some, huh? Oh yeah, no, it doesn't sound like a shut-in indeed then. Yes. Salut Nick. So Stephanos Vassiliadis, he hasn't done that much. He has very few releases, and this is, many consider this like a crown achievement of electronic music from the 70s. I would tend to agree to that. This was specially commissioned by the Hellenic Weeks of Contemporary Music. The English there is pretty sketchy, yeah. Yeah, this is a Greek pressing only, obviously. So we get some of the like Greek folk music with the cello here, like chamber folk music. Well, this is not every day you will hear this, so I thought like I'll give you a good chunk of it. Yeah, and it's already been an hour and 10 minutes, so my first reminder of like, if you enjoyed the show tonight, well, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment if you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, but not right now. Tell me what you think of the stream so far. If you have ideas, if you want to share suggestions or whatever. And if you really like the stream and you want to support the channel, tip your DJ of the night. As some of you have already done, you can always use the link in the description of the video, the first one, to tip your DJ of the night, which is very instrumental in this happening every week, so that I can get it smooths out the access to some of these records and investigations, because it is a lot of that. Oh yeah, I see that this is really one people check out. I don't believe that yet. Oh, 62, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I have. It's coming. Ooh, share that. Yeah, yeah, 71. Comes with Greek booklet. I think that, there's also English. But the English is pretty sketchy. This composition called Secret Songs of Silence was written in September 1971 as a commission for this festival. It is an electronic piece on the subject of the adventure of man's inner life in the environment of today's world. Number one, the secret song of silence, the abyss of man's soul, intuition, dream, vision, inspiration, introspection, creation. Hey, Randy. So wasn't that some of the most intense stuff possible? And now we get in this haunted spot suddenly. Oh, okay. See, DJ Mr. Joel here, like pulling out street creds. Yeah, the best tracks of them of that LP box that are. He's not wrong though, huh? He's talking about, yeah. Oh no, not on this one. Ah, I think I know what you're talking about now. Okay. But this is, yeah, music from beyond the human experience in a way. Well, there was some punk tonight, Randy. There will be some more. Oh wow! I should message them to say that. Okay, they sold some copies tonight thanks to this show. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is some of the most hardcore music ever. Yeah, for sure. No, I told you guys, like, tonight was gonna be pretty special. Ouais, c'est assez ouf. Rutman, this is bloody awesome. A memorable bad trip then. Ah, okay. We learned something about Nick tonight, right? Definitely not for your wife, Marius, tonight. Hello. Le nom du compositeur. Stephanos. Name of the composer. Stephanos Vassiliadis. Volume 3 in the 4th week of the festival. But this record is like impossible to find or very, very difficult and really not cheap. Very desirable, contrary to what some might think. Next record is going to be way more affordable, and a pretty cool package. Yeah, absolutely. Thank God I live in the forest. Ah. Yeah, could work that way, yeah. Okay, Vinyl Cosmic. No, I don't. Remind me of that, Randy, later, so I will do that. Yeah, one of my favorite composers, Yanni Christou, also from Greece, has some of the absolute best witch Sabbath music, like really haunting and disturbing modern classical from the 60s. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, do that. Yeah, but this is really music. Like, if you've seen that movie, that Lucio Fulci, The Beyond, L'Aldila, that last scene of hell, that's the perfect soundtrack to that. This part right now. Yeah, it is. And yeah, I thought like I'd play the whole track, which is a whole side, this one, so treating you or torturing you depending on where you're standing from the tipping point. Yeah. Well, let's go to another trip now, all right? Another type of trip, but still a trip. I paid $3 for that record recently. Salut Pat, nice to see you. Yeah, it's pretty cheesy. I think I saw it. But you can imagine, like, we listen to one side out of 10 from this box set. Not everything is the same, but it's all in that direction. Now, we're in Mali. La Nuit des Griottes. Ousmane Sako, Yakare Diabaté, live. On Ocora. Nothing really to watch. Double LP. I think, contrary to many of the Ocora records, there's only one pressing of this one, and it's quite special. This was released in 1983. Yeah, not much to say about it, just to enjoy. It's not a traditional, like, Ocora record in the sense that this one is more an artist record rather than an ethnographic record. Ouais. Un peu plus malheureusement. Maison de la culture du Havre. Le Havre, a French port city, like for the biggest military port of that side of Europe. The cultural house of it. This is where this was recorded. Pretty cool cover. Salut Dobbs, nice to see you. Ah, yeah. Earlier we were talking about, some of you guys were mentioning Keke Null. So here is the next one. Not Keke Null's side. Yeah, the recording is really good on this as well. I really like the distance. because this is obviously recorded in mono. I like recordings like that when you can hear the distance between the microphone and the performers. You might want to have a more like direct connection between the recording and the musicians, but in this case, I actually don't. Feels more honest that way. Le Havre, la puissance du port du Havre. Hello Paul, nice to see you. So next one is a huge favorite of mine. I did a video on him some time ago, but a very important artist for me. And this is probably his least popular side project, but from Napalm Death to Napalm Dub to Napalm Abyss. We're listening to Lull. Lull, Mick Harris, the drummer of Napalm Death. It's from 94 on Centrax, Alice Weber. No, Alice Weber, yeah. Courtesy of Earache Records. Ben, c'est pas mal. Esther's internet is not good, so he felt like he was listening to Otaker from Mali. Bonne nuit Esther, à bientôt. Yeah, so this is music straight up from the abyss. When I first discovered Lull, it was through a bunch of CDs I found for second hand in the mid-90s in Jussure Music in Paris. And it was probably some of the most minimalist music I had ever heard by then. And it took me a while to really embrace it. So here, yeah. Lull, James Plotkin, before he became a mastering engineer, Masona, Delphium, Zenigeva. Yeah, exactly. So this is like it's interesting that Vassiliadis record, Stefano, that was music from the abyss, obviously, but this is this too, but a different kind of the abyss, like the kind you slowly sink into. And I'm not talking about the Cameron, James Cameron movie, even though, I mean, imagine that movie with that soundtrack. Hello, Palm Springs. Nice to see you, William. Yeah, for me the first one is it really starts with the second one, and then the third one, the remix album, and the fourth one. The first one is interesting, but it's a work in progress, I would say. But Mick Harris, it's interesting that he was so fascinated by making this really minimal ambient music, as he's a drummer and he's a master of beats. He did work with John Zorn. When the drummer of when Dave Lombardo from Slayer was hired by John Zorn for some projects, or Bill Laswell as well, Mick Harris was always the first choice. But Mick Harris is a peculiar guy. Back then, I didn't see that. I met him a few times. I interviewed him. I DJ'd before him. But now, if you follow him on Instagram, he's a funny guy, but also like a bit scary. We're talking about drums, huh? Oh, thank you, William. Yeah. I don't know if I would call it a podcast, but yeah. Midnight, I don't know if 808 is watching us tonight, but it's for my dancing people. Hello, Andreas. Epsilon. There's a band called that I like. They're doing like really nice Chicago house, electronic, kind of like an Aphex Twin take on the Chicago house, which this is. Yeah, always like some of these, like this is probably from 88, I would say. Let me double check. 87, yeah. You always have to, the first track I check on these 87, 88 house, Chicago house records is always the B2 or B3 if there's a, like the drum tracks. .808 Roland 808 TR 808. It should, Kimbo. Always need a little reminder of our bodies, don't we? Hello, Kimbo. So Kelly wanted some flute, huh? So yeah, this is one of these weird, like, small projects, like one-offs. You never know really if it's someone who would do more. I'll show you the label because it's like no artwork record. It's for Free Voices, Escape on Sound Pack. A pretty good early Chicago house label. They always have like 6, 8, 10 releases. Usually not more. But yeah, this is a label I have a bunch of. Yeah, Bobio, yeah, for sure. I have some Bobio. I'm not in France. I'm actually in Sweden, but originally I'm from Paris. Shit, I should have prepared, Sean. And now for some jazz. Or it is jazz and flute. We're listening to Jungle Box, the Jungle Box version. I love these Chicago house labels. They are my favorite, like, label design. Always kind of naive in a way and romantic. I love it. Hello, Orange. My hair, my hair is right here. Sorry, Dubs, it's still here. So now we're listening to an album from a duo that I like a lot. That is a trio in this case. I've played quite a few of their music in the past few months. I've had 2 or 3 albums of theirs since forever, and I really went deeper into their music in the past 8, 9 months. Pretty cool cover. But this is Roy Babington on bass guitar with Charles Austin and Joe Gallivan. And this is obviously Joe Gallivan on drum synthesizers, and Charles Austin on flute, oboe, saxophone is about to enter the field on the always great Ogun label. But look at that cover. Here comes the flute. Recorded in London in July 22nd, 1977. So this sound is the drum moog. I'll let it play a little more so you get a feeling of the rest of the album. It's going in different directions, but like it's pretty minimalist each tracks, but some are way more traditionally jazz, you know. But still, I mean, it's Joe Gallivan and and Charles Austin. Oh, you're from Kharkov. Oh, welcome. No problem with your English. That's. I have a friend from Kharkov, and my neighbor's wife is from Lviv. Well, hope you will like music that is not just Chicago House. As here, we play all kinds of music. In vino veritas, that's the correct answer, Rufan. Always. It is. It is. It's got these tracks that have a more like of an almost like Basil Kirshen feeling. This whimsical English, but then you get all the chimes there in the background. Wow. It's an interesting track because this got this more like introspective jazz feel, but like this like percussion chimes in the background, they keep it like honest in a way. I mean, no. Wow. That bass sound, huh?
Standard reference level, 1 kc.
You did? All right. What did you find in Ukraine?
And in 1906, one family at least would find that typhoid fever had gone on holiday with them.
This is for Aurélien, Magic Berber. Yeah. You get the welcome from Rufan. That means you passed the mom test. Two weeks ago, I played a record, sort of compilation of that artist. It was quite a revelation. Even for me, I hadn't listened to it in a long time. I always had like a bunch of his other records on my want list, and here it is. Rico Wouters from the Netherlands. Fiction, his first album. Fiction, original soundtrack by Rico Wouters. A movie by Gerald Holtius. A man working at a nuclear reactor is involved in an accident caused by gross negligence on the part of the management. He decides to go underground and to provoke a nuclear accident. His aim is to set an example and to show what happens if something really goes wrong. At the same time, he is confronted by someone from his past. Fiction deals with the feelings of fear and uncertainty that the problem of nuclear energy may cause. In the film, the line between fiction and reality becomes blurred. This is not a neatly rounded story, but an attempt to express the sense of anxiety and uncertainty. And this is the soundtrack to that movie, released in 1981. So this is not a common record, unfortunately. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing. And that specific track we're listening to right now was composed in 1978. And the whole album is great, but especially I think the first side. Ouais, tu connais pas, mais tu vois que ça va t'intéresser. Rien que le lien avec les films. Yeah, I played him 2 weeks ago, and also some other thing he was involved like a long time ago. But yeah, this this is Wontley Swerve for sure. Of course you did, Richard James. Hello Pascal. Yeah, a job is good for buying records, isn't it? But also tipping your DJ of the night is good for me finding these and introducing them to you. Yeah, that was like 43 years ago that movie was released, or that soundtrack was released. The movie is from 78, I believe. 79, 78. Yeah, even more in Europe, you know, Sean. Like we gone to like, let's end it with nuclear energy, and now we can't afford not doing with nuclear energy. But I think you forget Fukushima. Fukushima was what, like 10 years ago? No, maybe a little more, but okay, let's go back to the US in a very oblique way. Some dub post-punk from the US. This is outstanding. Charles Cohen who did some stuff with Charles Dido, if I remember correctly. Thank you, Pascal, for leaving a little tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup, much appreciated, man. Getting closer to the threshold of that record. I could maybe get another 25-30 bucks, and it should be in the bag. So this is Ghostwriters. Objects in mirrors are closer than they appear. "1981 again." Guys are talking about 1979, but 81. All material performed and written by Ghostwriters, who are Jeff Kane and Charles Cohen. Recorded December 80 through February 81 in the childhood home of D. Buchla. Absolutely adore this. Yeah, that's true. Merci Pascal, much appreciated, my friend. Very true, Sean. Wasn't it nice, huh? Ghostwriters. And thank you, Chief William, for leaving another tip. Spend it while it still has any value. Very hopeful in the future, William. Merci, William. Much appreciated. Now, one of my darlings of the past 2-3 years, his new album, with Not Waving. I don't have that, Chuck T. I don't even know what that is. Please enlighten me. See? It's funny how, sure, they're the Ghostwriters, but they also put their name. I mean, okay, so no, actually, yeah. So they put the name of the musicians and the name of the band. Not much confidence, huh? Andrew, thank you. Merci beaucoup, Andrew, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar as well. And Torsten, merci, les amis. Thank you both. It's getting there. Exactly, Chris. You know me, huh? So this is the new romance collaboration with Not Waving, Infinite Light. Some of the best ambient of recent memory. Hypnagogic ambient. Comes with this weird yeah, I don't know how they expose that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll play another song of it because I mean, it was released a few weeks ago and it sold out, but maybe, yeah, you could find it somehow, somewhere on the discogs. Thank you, Esther. Merci, merci l'ami, pour le petit pourboire. Merci. So, Romance is this mysterious guy who I don't think he's shown his face. It could be someone we know under another name. So he's got this. He did that album of washed out versions of Céline Dion that was pretty strong in terms of concept. The music was nice, but the concept was really great. He did other records that are even better, and yeah, it will be interesting to see what the future holds for Romance and how the future judges this music. Oh, Anthony Manning. Oh my God, yes. Maybe we should play some Anthony Manning. It's always a good reminder. Oh, I like Terry Red. Counting the days. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. Hello, Grateful Dogs. Yeah. I'll play the record that Pascal was naming here. Okay, yeah. Because it is a very important record to me. And that also gives me a little break of improvising some of the of the music played tonight. For those who haven't heard before, like Anthony Manning is a legend for me. The way he made music was so counterintuitive in a way, but I also understand how he did it because I was doing it the same way with not the right gear to do it, and it's pretty unique. You'll see in a moment. This is my original pressing of islets in pink polypropylene on one of the greatest labels ever, Urdial Music. Urdial Records. Urdial Music? Urdial Discs, exactly. It got reissued a few years ago, I think, as a double LP. I think on Mental Groove we release whatever the fuck we want or something like that. Vinyl is a bit crispy, but oh, I did, John? I don't remember. Man, a month ago, and I don't even remember it. Ooh. I don't know about that. Hello, S of Tens Victims 1876. Coming for the last half hour. No, it's not okay. I should remember every time I chit chat Anthony Manning. But this is not the track I wanted to play on this. I remember buying this secondhand in a shop in Paris nearby Saint-Michel, and soon after buying this, I started dating the woman who was whose shop. It was her shop actually, and she was not that much into that. I love this. This is MIDI composition, like these keys. This was done on a probably on an Atari with a Cubase and a MIDI keyboard. Don't even need a MIDI keyboard, just need a mouse. No, actually, he wasn't doing it that way. And now I remember he had even more archaic gear to do that. Oh, how bad was it, Andorra's Revenge? I saw at halftime it was like 3-0 for Germany. And we didn't even see Michael 45 tonight. He must have been like drunk with himself. Yeah, it's already started. I've tested to do some. It didn't go the way I hoped, though. Yeah, next one might be good for that, to cheer up a little bit. But I remember at one point when everyone was doing like Jeff Mills melodies in electronic music, this kind of seemingly random, like space music, computer electronic music. And Jeff Mills can be really good at it. Most of the copycats were really bad at it. There's some kind of randomness to that music, maybe similar to hearing random birds singing before you hear it repeating the same pattern over and over. But when you compose on the MIDI with a MIDI program, and you use certain sounds and you just put them randomly, almost like, but in a sequence, you will get stuff like that. And then you could go back and move keys a little bit to your liking. But you can find some great patterns doing that randomly a little bit. Ooh, brutal. At least they got one in, but yeah. And this is past 2 hours already. Like, I'm always late with my little usual, how do you say, markers, where I remind you to like the video with a thumbs up if you're watching this. If you haven't already, if you like this, you can always leave a comment as well in the comment section if you're not watching this live, to share your feelings about the music, the show, share your recommendations or observations if you have any. It's always appreciated. Like, sometimes I find great stuff that way. And if you really like the show, like quite a few of you guys tonight have already done, you can always support the show by leaving a little tip in the coffee jar. There's a link in the description of the video. Ça te plaît ça, Julia? I get you, Rufan, but yeah, rugby is pretty great. Exactly. The liquid quality of this is pretty. It's exciting. It really triggers something in a very specific area of the brain, with me at least. Next, a little VCLT I got from Ryan Anderson, one of the great friends of this stream. A record that was on my want list, actually, so good one, good one, Ryan. I mean, he has access to my want list, so. But still, you never know. Exactly. And the more we are, sure, maybe the more people get the records, but also hopefully the more the show gets supported and easier it gets to do. And when by easier I don't mean that it's easy to make, but the easier it is to make it greater. Of course, my dear Nepzene, on the Electricord Romanian label, not Hungaroton, which is a little bit unusual, as most of the great Nepzene music is from southern Hungary, northern Romania, but mostly from Hungary. Dance music from the Carpathian forest, Carpathian mountains. Transylvania, basically. And as we love the body, as here, as some discussion has already gone on earlier tonight, dance music is very important. By music for the mind, but music for the body. And this is music for the body. Of course, it's spiritual in many ways. And again, one of these super cheap records you can find is for less than $5. And I start dancing in my life with the music I play after this. But I like to connect both, because why not? It's quite unfair to put this music in the museum and not in the club, in my opinion. I mean, that sounds probably a little bit like bullshit for some, but I truly believe that. I love these turns and changes in these tracks. And also, yeah, when they have all these like choirs, it feels almost like children in the voices, but yeah. Metalheads? Well, almost. Now, a great influence of mine. I love these Electricord labels. Iancu Dumitrescu to folk music like that. I will play this in 2 weeks in Sune in the festival, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, my favorite techno. Enjoy Beltram. Double LP on Trésor from '94. This is timeless techno for me. Techno should always sound like that. Ah oui, on part et là, vrai dance floor, Esther. Yeah, it has some sci-fi vibes for sure. Even better. Bonne nuit, Thorsten. I have two more after that. But yeah, Energy Flash is the matrix of all of that, for sure. Basement techno, mid-90s, early mid-90s, Midwest basement techno. The production is just like... I would say, for me, rap, this is peak time. It has a sort of psychedelic nature to it, for sure. It's not just industrial. But it's got all like the 909 claps. They are kind of the Detroit version of Chicago house for your techno. Absolutely, absolutely sure. Like 93 to 97, 98. Merci Daniel. Hope you had fun tonight. Lieve thumbs, Daniel, and lieve tip if you can. Merci. Bye bye. Yeah, that's kind of like you see a pretty big range between this and electronic music from Greece in the early 70s, but I think I knew that, Raph. You didn't need to tell me, but makes sense. Mais est-ce que tu écoutais de la techno, hein, Esther? It's now a record that, you know, these silly things. You got a CD, and now I got the vinyl. The record I recommended to Raph here recently. TAGC, the Anti-Group Corporation or something, which is basically one of the founders of the Human League, the band he did during the 80s, early 90s. And this is, in my opinion, their best album by far, Digitalia. This record is crazy. It's sort of action pop, free jazz, tribal, industrial, and they have a bunch of other records that are interesting, but this one is hands down one of the like so much above everything else they did, in my opinion. And I could have said this is a jazz record, and you would have believed me, huh? Ah, ok. Ah, ça me rassure parce que, yeah, Dave Clark, Carl Cox, no. But Dave Clark, the Code Red series, absolutely. Carl Cox was more like progressive or whatever for me, but yeah. Merci. The Crow Tower's massive. Thank you for your appreciation and your support. Hello, Dave. Dave, of course, with the Dave the Pickup Artist joke. Glad you feel that way, Chuck. And even if when you don't feel it was great, I hope it was at least a little bit challenging. Ah ouais, ça c'est c'est quelque chose, ça dit. And I could play every single track of that album. It's just that good. Ouais, exactement. Non, t'as tout à fait raison. Carl Cox was, he was one of the early British DJs who went to Ibiza. But you were correct, though, Chuck, to mention Dave Clark and Carl Cox in the same together because they're both British. But Dave Clark was straight up techno. Now he did an album with Mark Lanigan from the Screaming Trees. Right before he died. But Dave Clark is an interesting guy. Carl Cox has a crazy record collection, but most of it is quite boring in my opinion. Yeah, that sounds about right, Chuck. Wow. This is like a residence record as well, in a way. And we're nearing like 2.5 hours, which means it's time for the last track of tonight. An artist I played a couple of times over the years, since I had 2 other records of his. Il y a un petit côté résidence by way of Muslim Goes, Cabaret Voltaire. Tu penses au disque The Residents Play, Hank Williams. Yeah, that was a big record, Chuck, but that was kind of like the apex of French touch. That in France we perceived it only as like commercial, like bullshit, filtered house. But I guess it maybe had something, yeah. Filtered disco house.
A very small bottle of liquid bubble soap in my first if I start having a panic attack in public. I find a private place.
And now for the third record of an artist that has been really inspiring in the past decade or so, on probably the most forward-thinking label of the past decade.
Gives me something to focus on.
I played one of the earliest records of that label last week. Here we have Nozomu Matsumoto on the Death of Rave label.
World. Ingesting toxic air pollution. Preserving global food. And the pressures of the
World. Stunningly beautiful music.
Now, more than ever,
with some hairs in the soup,
we need to
as
draw on
Daniel
ancient
put it.
wisdom to find a balance that nurtures health and happiness.
So tonight and this week,
Diseases
I want to thank a bunch of people
affluence
for supporting the channel
are not
already.
new.
We had
The
Lionel
only thing
leaving a
that
tip
has
during the week,
changed is
Mercurian Man, Thomas
the number of people
Corcaron,
who think
Batmanian,
since
Kaylee,
morning until
Sean the Vinyl
Rich
Dreamscape,
dies
Raf
away.
Kozak, Gidget, Marcos, John Levinson, Pascal Daub,
3,500 years ago.
Chef William, Thorsten, Andrew, and Esther. Thank you everyone here for supporting the channel with leaving a tip in the coffee jar. That's very helpful.
Compassion fatigue,
I hope you guys had a good stream.
balancing growth,
Ça arrive.
community perspective,
As always, thank you, but
cultural humor,
it felt extra special for me tonight. I was really
ecological detox,
looking forward to see how the weapons affected you guys.
wise,
But I hope this set you in the path of a good weekend,
take care of your physical needs first.
that you might order a few records or found a bunch of ideas of like where to go next.
Hold it and put 'em
And if not, there's always next week. If I don't take a break before the festival, which could happen, I hope not, but we'll see. But yeah, it was great. Thank you for stopping by, for chatting with me. Leave a comment, like the stream, leave a tip if you can. Even if it's not during the live show, you can still do it whenever. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell if you want to get the alerts whenever I post something different. And I'll see you soon, hopefully next week. And let's enjoy some great weird electronic music from Nozomu Matsumoto. Now.
Use I. Stick with statements that include items such as I think or I feel. Don't use aggressive language such as you always or you never.
Mediating to promote growing memory.
Be patient.
Et vive le nouveau mouvement, le nouveau Front populaire.
That needs